Next question is for me, I think. Here we go. Where is the text that states that babies who die will be returned to their mothers when Jesus returns? And do you think this includes early miscarriages, i.e. not yet formed babies? Very important question, particularly if you're in that category and you've been through the pain of losing a child before it was born. Well, first of all, where's the text? There isn't a text which clearly states what happens to unborn children. In fact, there's not a statement in the Bible referring to what happens to children who have been born and have died. So what we do is we look at the character of God, we look at other subjects in the Bible which can give us a window on this, and of course our subject material last night, which talks about the angels spreading out across the earth to take the resurrected who died in Christ and were reunited together with Him and with each other. So there's no specific text, but this is what we do know, that about God's character. He wants to save everybody He can. We also know that the kingdom of God is a place where children are welcome, and a place where actually we need to become like children in order to enter it and receive it like a child. Jesus gave stern warnings to those who would keep children out of it. But as far as the question of how do we know which children or will children be there, this is what I would say. We know with the way that God works through the scriptures. He works through the patriarchs of families, He works through representatives of nations. I believe that not every child will be there, but that if the parents of that child are believing parents, then I believe God, being the judge in His fairness, and He's going to try and save everybody, I believe He will redeem those children, absolutely. If you'd like to talk more about that specific subject, I'd love to talk with you afterwards. But the next part of the question was, do you think this includes early miscarriages? Absolutely. And why? Psalm 139 talks about God seeing us and knowing us while we were yet unformed in our mother's wombs, when we were being knit together in the secret places. God knows us, and He even knew every day that we'd ever live. So God knows us from the point of conception. And so I believe every unborn child or child that's been lost, if its parents are in the kingdom, I believe the child will be there too. And there are different viewpoints on that. Some believe that all unborn children and all babies will be there, those that die before the age of accountability. And I might go with that too. Yeah, in the end, God is God. Okay, final question there is, was Jesus really born on Christmas Day? No, probably not. There are some reasons for that. Some reasons are, shepherds watch their flock at night, wrong time of season to do that. We can know by the birth of John the Baptist and the different time period between that and when Christ was born, that it was probably December just wouldn't fit in. Of course, we're in the southern hemisphere here and the northern hemisphere, different seasons and all that. Here's what I can tell you. John 1, verses 1 says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. The Word was God, and the Word was with God. Then verse 14 says, the Word became flesh and tabernacled amongst us. He dwelt amongst us. Message says God moved into the neighbourhood. And that is the important thing, that Jesus came and He became one of us. God became one of us. That's the importance of what that time of year celebrates. The fact that Jesus became flesh. So, we can talk to you more about this if you would like to come and see us. We get a lot of questions. Some of them didn't really relate to the topic, but again, if you want to come and see us, we're more than happy to talk to you more about those questions. Thanks.